What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to talk about this news story that has been breaking on the internet, and it revolves an Instagram model. I believe that she's also a stripper, and her name is Peril. And some ladies, and I don't know if she's from Atlanta, but some ladies like to get these augmentations where they can get breast enhancement or Brazilian butt lifts. And many of these young ladies, instead of doing it in the United States, obviously I don't know if insurance covers these things. I know that the procedures are much more from our doctors in the country, but what they will do is they'll try to get the best of both worlds. So they'll try to go to the Dominican Republic, and what they'll do is at that point they will pay anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. Now I do want to say, like, places like Cuba and DR, they have, I think maybe somewhat fairly decent healthcare systems, but not as good as the United States. So, but these women are trying to, get the best of both worlds. Let me get a procedure done at a quarter of the price. And I want to show a TikTok video where she is really mangled. Now, obviously, I can't show how her breasts were botched, but I do want to, show a part of the clip, and then I guess when she shows the breast part, we will kind of black that out. And I want to come back to that, and then I'll give my thoughts.
Because at the end of the day, it's nothing that I could do about it. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, I went through all of this shit and paid all of this money, and so she offered me. So when I told her, when after she uncovered my breast or whatever, and my reaction to it, she didn't say sorry. Like, there was no remorse, like nothing. She didn't even care. They offered me, out of $9,000 that I paid, they offered me $2,000 back and a non-disclosure agreement. She wanted me to sign a non-disclosure agreement stating that I won't sue her, and I won't post about it on social media. So I told her, no, you can keep your money. That's not enough. Like, it's going to cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. It's going to cost me thousands of dollars to fix this, like, y'all. But it's okay. So I'm not going to let this tear me down, because at the end of the day, I'm still alive. People go over there and get surgeries and they don't come back alive and have all different type of things wrong with them. So I'm just grateful that I was able to come back to my family in one piece, and the rest of it, it'll take time to fix it, but at least I can fix it, so.
I'm gonna cover you up here.
Okay.
Just so you're not cold.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so you heard what she had to say. Now, obviously, she is, crying and very distraught about, obviously, what has happened to her. But, let me kind of talk about this, because it's been happening a lot. You've had a lot of ladies going to the DR doing this as of late. And number one, I would just say, if you're going to get these surgeries, you pay for what you get. All right? Why not do it the right way? Okay? That's number one. Do it the right way. And number two, if you were a dancer already, and it seems like from the way her hips are shaped, that that she's got some kind of surgery before on the other side of her. Don't you know, even if the surgery goes right, don't you know the health complications that come with this? Like, what is this all for? Is it for a few dollars? It's not, what is this all for? Because, you've seen so many people that have, done these surgeries, whether it's in the United States or in the USA or out, and then they suffer with these problems, these potential problems later. All right? And what is it all for? at the end of the day, what do you get from being a stripper? In predominantly, I would assume, black clubs, appealing to struggle Negroes that are Pookies and Ray Rays. Okay? Like, what do you plan on getting in these things? You're going to end up getting a guy, if you do settle, he probably won't be able to read and write, 35 felonies. And you're putting yourself out there to be able to have a miserable life anyway. All of this is just bad all over. Struggle surgeries, okay? Struggle strip club you're working at. Everything is dusty. Everything is musty. And I understand that you're crying because, you put yourself and you're in a lot of pain. And I sympathize with that. But damn, when do you tell certain ladies that, hey, boo, you don't need to do all of that? It's not important. If God didn't give you those features to do that, you don't have to go out and do all these other crazy things to be attractive. There are other things that you can do in the business world where you don't have to like dance, be a dancer and be a stripper and booty clapping sounds and twerk it all the way up to make $5. All right? There are plenty of things that black women are doing right now that are not dancers, who are in America, women of all ethnicities and races. I have an older brother. He works at a very luxurious place. And there's a lady that came into the shop one day, a place where he works. And he had to run her credit in her income. The lady's making $500,000 a month running home healthcare businesses. $500,000 a month, only been in the United States for 5 years. Okay, and you have you ladies going to the Dominican Republic to go twerk it up to make $30 on the table dance. If it's about money, you can get into skills like anybody else, and you don't have to do that. All right? And I know that a lot of guys are not gonna feel so sorry for her, but when you just keep hearing these ladies like time after time after time after time after time, like risking your life for what? And then some of these ladies, like, no matter what any man tells them, like, hey, you're beautiful, just as you are. You don't need to do that. No, let me go screw my life up and my body up. And it's getting ridiculous. How many black women have to almost perish for the silicone? This shit is getting almost as bad as crack cocaine. Like, it's getting ridiculous. And for the ladies out there that want to make certain decisions, I understand women want to get Brazilian butt lifts. I understand that women want to feel beautiful. What I will tell you is this: please consult physicians before you go to struggle Dominican Republic, where you don't have any help. They don't care about you if something goes bad. You don't know how they're trained. Okay? Talk to plastic surgeons. If you're gonna do it right. Do it under the most safest circumstances. And don't be out here weaving and sailing it up and just out here just doing any goddamn thing. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.